Well, Happy New Year's, YouTube, and welcome to 2023. I hope everyone had a good and Merry Christmas, a safe Christmas, and I'm hoping you are enjoying the New Year holiday. So, I'm gonna try and keep this video short. Got other stuff going on, got to go see family and stuff. We always celebrate New Year's. Always been a kind of a big deal. Do ham, cornbread, black eyed peas. So we have our New Year's tradition. But I wanted to take a moment and kind of do a wrap up of 2022 and kind of a little bit of a preview of 2023. So 2022, we managed more ground than we have ever managed. Some things went really well. Some things didn't go so well. Mostly I would say that was my fault. Without a doubt, most of it was my fault. We started the year off. I went to No-Till on the Plains for the first time in, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. And it was a great experience. It really, a lot of it challenged my paradigm even more than what I had thought. As far as it made me stop and think even more and analyze my own thought process. So we started that off then after that and changed the mix, and we planted the 19 way blend out here on this field where we're at right now, out winter grazing the sheep. And that turned out pretty good. I was pretty impressed with it, and we followed that with Milo. The Milo, not such a great turnout. Definitely disappointed in that, especially considering spent the money on spreading the manure out here. I really would have expected it to yield better than what it did, but that's a whole nother deal. But with it not being that great, it did give us the opportunity to do some strip grazing on our own with cattle, and that turned out really well. We could have done this other half, but I wanted to combine it for no other reason than I had winter grazing for the sheep. On our other farm ground, we didn't have anything that we planted it last fall because I thought I was going to get to do some winter grazing on it. Didn't end up getting to do any winter grazing on it. I should have at least went in with a spring mix or something, but oh well, it is what it is. And we were dry enough, didn't get any volunteers, so lambing was interesting. When we moved off of that and came over here, we planted I put an all broadleaf legume mix on that field. So then my goal was to then spray out at the grasses that came up. Well, we were dry enough, I decided not to do that. And so we still had the crabgrass, which thank goodness we did, because it was a big component of the field, of their forage mix, and they done really well on it. We pulled a pan off of that field for the field day that we did as part of the conservation district. And it was pretty impressive to see, for no longer than it has been in no-till and under and not taking crops off with as forage, how well the soil did. The biology from the grazing and the multi-species and leaving and just the action of grazing really makes a difference on the soil. So that was a good eye-opener, a good positive thing to see, that the soil is moving in the right direction. Got to go and do some custom grazing on some stuff. Part of the field day that we did as a conservation district. December was the first full year, was my 1 year anniversary of being on the conservation district. It's been mostly enjoyable. I really like the opportunity to try and organize more adult educations and get adult education soil health focused events. And we're working on getting something big coming up this year, so stay tuned for that. But we learned a lot. I was happy to share with what we've done, shared kind of what we were doing, sharing what the goal we had as a conservation district as far as what the point of the field day. So that turned out really well. I was really happy with that. Like I said, the Milo was a disappointment this year, and the sheep prices overall, the lamb prices that we took to the barn, super disappointed in that. The other stuff that we sold, I was super happy with. We sold some rams, we sold some coal ewes, we private treated some ewe lambs. We did well on that, but them, how many did we take? 30 something, 38? I'd have to look. Weather lambs, that just still irks me thinking about that. But so looking forward to 2023. 2023 ought to be an interesting year. We got things planned as far as cash crops go. I'm really not exactly sure. Still trying to figure out what the exact plan is. If I can get some other custom grazing set up for the summer, might try and come in here with some other kind of crop, late season crop. Really not exactly sure yet. We'll see how it plays out, see how it cash flows type of thing. If it's worth trying to do, or if it makes more sense to just keep grazing with the sheep. But looking forward to it. Definitely one of the highlights of the year, which I will not get too much into it on this video. I will do another video update on it. Will be was the No Till on the Plains Dakota bus tour. That was a blast. Really got my mind turning. I've really got some ideas going for this year, for 2023, because of that tour. So thank you No Till on the Plains for that. Let's see what else, if I stop and think for a second. Like I said, we did learn. I mean, I learned a lot this year, I'd say. I think I'm changing my mind on trying to do the cash crop milo right now, and just kind of switching more to corn, just because it gives me some weed control options. And we're looking at doing some interseeding on the corn, so we have the grazing component after the corn comes off. So we'll definitely do more updating on that and more discussing on that. But otherwise, I don't know. We were more fortunate than a lot of folks this year as far as moisture goes, but just how things ended up turning out, it was not the best year. I'll definitely say that. I'm hoping 2023 is going to be better, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I really just hope that it is. I don't know how else to put it. We won't go there, but yeah, so thank you guys who have watched the last year. We're not quite to our 1 year anniversary of YouTube. Still got a few months to go, but we completed our first calendar year of YouTube. So thank all of you who have been watching and hitting that like button. Continue to do so. That way I know who's watching, or I know that you guys enjoy it. And thank you all the followers on the Facebook page and stuff. And like I said, looking forward to continuing to do this. Hopefully start getting some more, get some other faces on here besides just me, as far as different producers. So I got some more videos that we're going to be getting posted up. I got to get edited and stuff. Started one video clear back in October. I still have not got to the other field to shoot that and put it all together. But it's a beautiful day, that's for darn sure. We're definitely privileged with where we live and with what we get to do on most days. When wind is blowing 50 miles an hour and it's a negative 30-degree wind chill, it's not much fun. So like I said, thanks again everybody. We'll get the part 4 series of the Dakota bus tour done here when I have a little more time. I know this video kind of all over the place. That's okay. It's just my ramblings. So if you don't like it, I completely understand. But we will see what 2023 has in store. And hopefully we continue to grow and improve. And I'll continue to share the journey that we're on. And like I said, appreciate your guys' support. Words of encouragement I get from you guys. And like I said, hope you guys have a great new year, and we'll see you on down the road. Thanks for watching, guys.